go watch now on Twitches. Let's go full screenes. You know, Billy Idol's like, "More, more, more." That was a really bad. That was a really bad impression of Billy Idol, by the way. More, 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 more. With the rebel yell, she cried, "More, more, 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 more." He was the shit back in the 80s. I think he's still kicking it today, but I don't know. Let me make sure I can hear myself. Let me pull up the tubes. That is a really shitty impression, by the way. Jesus Christ. Why? I embarrassed myself. It's all right. I don't mind. If you can't have a little fun at yourself, you know, it's all good. All right, let me pull up this stream here so I can see it. Okay, got that one there. And I got to get the other tablet out so I can use my Navigraph. Where's you tablet? There's you tablet. There's you tablet. You old varmint, you. Look here, you. All right, let's go to. So first of all, welcome all my fine aviation enthusiast friends. Welcome to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. So somebody messaged me. I forget his name now. I think his name was Michael, I think. Anyways, he messaged me on the last stream, wanted me to do something with Delta with an A350. That's great. I would love to do that. The only problem is there is no A350 available on Xbox. So I wasn't going to do, you know, I just flew the A310 this morning. I have a Delta livery with them. I just did the 737. However, I bought a livery pack, and I don't know how it's going to look, but let's see what the Dreamliner looks like, because that's the only other airplane I have that I could put that livery on. I don't think I have it for the 747, but let me see. I don't think I have it for a 747. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I don't have it. But I should have it with this here plane. Aero Mexico. That was the last Dreamliner flight I think I flew, was Aero Mexico. Here's Delta. Let's see how it looks. Hey, it looks like Delta. All right, so I built the route. This one's not based on any particular flight. You know, I probably could have found a Delta Dreamliner flight, but I really don't feel like doing an 11-hour flight. Hopefully y'all can appreciate that. So I built one from Minneapolis, St. Paul International to Detroit Metro, Wayne County. So it's like 400, 500 miles. So, you know, it'll take a little bit of time. We're not going to do live weather or live traffic with this one. I'm sorry, live weather or live time with this one because it's nighttime. And I'm worried that the screens will kick off if I do live weather and live time. So we're just going to pick early in the morning. And we'll do like scattered clouds, I guess. We'll do a few clouds so we can look at the ground while we're flying. So, all right, let's go ahead and choose our. I could probably find it on here. Let's zoom in. It's probably up here. Yep, it's right here. See, it's right here in Minneapolis. Wow, look at all those parking spots. Good Lord Almighty. What runway are we supposed to be taking off on? 12 left. This is probably 12, but it's just kidding. This is 12 left. Okay. So let's first of all choose this airport as departure, and let's find something that is large. We need a large, special large. Let's see here. Let's do number 23 for Michael Jordan. Let's see where that puts us at. I don't even see it on the map. Where the hell? Oh, it's right there. That's not bad. But I want to be around the hubs, so we need something in the 100s. It looks like. Put me around yonder. Let's see here. We got heavy, 69 heavy. Yeah, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. 69 and heavy. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So I just built this on Navigraph, then went to SimBrief, tweaked it, then came back into Navigraph. So I got a pretty good route. It's really just it's a pretty simple route. It's just a takeoff and then a landing. Like, there's no real waypoints. It looks like it's just a departure and a landing, so which is fine. These two airports, I mean, like, the departure is long as hell from Minnesota, from Minneapolis, and the arrival is ridiculously long. Is this really the time that I chose? I mean, I don't mind that it's dark, but is this really 6-something in the morning? Or did it flip to nighttime? Yeah, it flipped to nighttime, son of a bitch. It did that to me today when I was flying from Cancun to the Cayman Islands. I chose like 6:30 in the morning, and when I went into the plane, it was like 6 o'clock at night. All right, that's good. Let's go ahead and get this here airplane turned on. Now, I decided to do airports that were not handcrafted by Microsoft because I have read that creates big problems too with the screens. So that's why I chose like kind of 2 obscure airports. Maybe obscure is too harsh of a word, but two airports that, like, most people don't think of. When they think of a Dreamliner, you don't usually think of Minneapolis and Detroit. Usually you think of like JFK, LAX, San Francisco. All right, let's go ahead up here and turn that up. Let's turn the overhead panel up a little bit. Let's turn the glare shield up a little bit. Let's put our nav lights on. Go ahead and lock the front door. Do that. And let's see here. Let's go down to position in it. And let's go here. That should be correct. Let me look at the OFPs. See what our coordinates are for St. Paul, Minnesota. 445. Okay, that's good. And let's go back a screen. Oh, you know what? I might have to get out of this and go back to the main screen. I might have to if it doesn't show the center of gravity here. Yeah, son of a bitch. Give me a second. Let me go back to the main screen. Damn it. Let me get a piece of paper to write this down on. Paper. Here's the paper. Yeah, I got to write down the center of gravity. We got to put in our weights and all that on the screen here. And I didn't change the call sign either. So, all right, where was 69 at again? All right, let's choose that. Come here, let's go to customization. Let's do DAL. Yeah, I completely forgot to do this. And then let's just do like 3399. right, weights and failures. So according to the OFP from SimBrief, we need 13.2. Yo, what's up, Michael? I got a Delta Dreamliner. I'm just setting up the fuel now for it. So I had to find a livery for it because I already did a 737 today and I did a A310 earlier. So I didn't want to fly one of them again. So we got this Dreamliner we're going to be doing. All right, so we have 13. That is not a lot of fuel, but that's what it says. Oh, it's a really short, it's not too long of a flight, so I guess that makes sense. All right, so we got that, and our payload is... What's our payload here? So our takeoff weight's 175. Yep. Yeah, I tried to... They don't make the the A350, so... Or the simulator yet. Now there should be an A380 out. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Jesus. That's the wrong thing. They should have an A380 out fairly soon. So I know that's kind of like in its final stages, so that'll be great when they come out with the A380. All right, so 175, and let's make sure our center of gravity is okay, which it is. Let's see, that's 2350. So let me write that down because I'm going to need that number. 2350 center of gravity. All right, very good. All right, and we have 15.2 on the tanks. We need 13 for this flight. Yep, all right, we're good. So let's go ahead and go to the gate and start up our aeroplane. Server offline. What the fuck? I don't know what I clicked for server to be offline. Maybe I did something for multiplayer. Never seen that message before. Come on now. I built a route from Minneapolis, St. Paul to Detroit. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know why it's 2 in the morning. That's not what I chose. Let's fix the time. I did turn... Oh, this should be a few clouds. In an attempt to keep all the screens on while I'm flying, I'm not doing live weather or live time. So... Oh, no shit. You know what? I've never flown out of this airport before, and I always look at it. That's crazy, man. What a coincidence. I had no clue. All right, let's do that real quick. All right, here we go. So yeah, so here's Delta's one of my favorite planes. I try to fly Delta as much as I can on the simulator and in real life when I need to fly. But yeah, there's our Dreamliner. So let's go ahead and get this thing fired up. Turn on outside power. Let's get the lights going a little bit. Turn on some nav lights. And turn on the seatbelt signs. All right, and let's get arm these, and let's turn on the IRS so we can get our navigation system working. Position initialize. Yeah, you know, I saw that, man. I was looking at the weather for tomorrow, and I brought up the map of the country, and I was like, oh my God. Fucking like Minnesota's getting hammered right now. It's actually pretty cool flying in live weather on this simulator when there is bad weather. Like it's interesting. I've tried to fly through hurricanes before, and like tornado type weather. Man, I mean it's, you know, like you don't see a tornado, but it's rural windy. Like I tried taking off a couple times in like Cessnas, and I would take off and it would just go like fall right to the ground. Like you just get smacked right back down to the ground. All right, so the map is initialized, so now we can set up our route. So let's do that. Let's do what is it? KMSP. So let me use my mouse. Yeah, you guys do get some weird weather up there in Minnesota. What's weird about it tonight? Is it like really cold and snowy, or is it like warm? And I can't imagine it being warm up there this time of year. KMSP to KDTW. All right, flight number is DAL 3399. Yeah, that's crazy. Y'all haven't had any snow yet. Usually you guys get hit pretty hard. I had a cousin that lived in Chicago for a long time, and he was always complaining about snow. Yo, 50 is weird as hell, man. For that far north, man, you guys are like bumping up to Canada and Wisconsin. I mean, that's like, and what, North and South Dakota, I think you guys bump up against. But yeah, man, that's crazy to be almost 50 this time of year. All right, let's go to departure. And we're doing 12 left. And we're doing Colt 7DL. Execute. And I believe we just need to put in our arrival now because, like, there's no waypoints in the middle. So we're doing 22 right. ILSZ 22 right. Valley, I believe, is our transition. Yep. Frankie Valley. And we are doing Rock City 2. And Poor ZL is transition. Very good. So that's our route. Let's see here. Let's set our altitude. So our cruising altitude tonight is 41,000 feet. So 41,000. Now let's set our climb forecast. Let's request that. Oh, you know why? Probably because I don't have live weather turned on. That's probably why I can't request it. Let me see if I turn live weather on, if it'll let me request it at that point. Let's see. I bet you it'll fill it in now. No shit. It did it, let's go to, descent. It let me do it last time I flew this plane. Due to message error, invalid wind data uplink, projected due to message error. No shit. All right, well, we'll turn off live weather then. We'll just plug it in ourselves. All right, so we'll turn that off. We'll do a few clouds again. It's weird. Last time it filled everything in for me. All right, let's go to, let's plug in our descent first. So we have 35,000. Then we have 31,000. 20,000. It's so much easier using a mouse than the controller for this kind of stuff. All right, 286.39. So 286.39. All this information I'm getting off the flight plan from SimBrief. So 273.32. 277.25. And the last one is 277.24. All right, that's done. Let's go back to Climb now and plug in the Climb forecast. Let's see here. We got 10,000, 20,000, 31,000. Oops. 31,000 and 35,000. 288.47. 291.56. 274.32. And 10,000 is 250.16. I'm hoping the ATC will give us the runway we need. Let's go to request that. So, all right, that's all done. All right, let's plug in this information here. So I know our cost index is 37. Our center of gravity is 23.5. That may change once we go to the tablet next door here. All right, zero fuel weight is there. And we'll put like 2 for reserves. All right, very good. So that's all set up there. Let's go ahead and talk to the ATC and see if we can get the runway that we need. All right, tune. How come it doesn't give me the option for IRS that I want? Well, let's see what happens. Always gives me the wrong fucking... I thought I turned that feature on where it allows me to... Oh well, that's fine. We'll make it work. I thought I had that feature turned on where I can customize the flight plan through the ATC. Oh well, no worries. And I bet you it's 29... Yep, 29.92. What's the 270 at 4? And the temperature is 15. All right. So we need that information for the next part that we're going to do. All right, good. Yeah, shut up, bud. All right. Let me fix the runway for our takeoff. And let's see here. 30 left. Should still be able to use the same departure. legs. Let's click on this. Oh, wrong thing, Greg. Okay. Whoa, what happened? Oh, I erased something. I'm such an idiot. That's what happens when you move too fast. All right, let's do 30 left again. And execute. Let's go back to legs. All right, now let's go here and then there. There we go. All right, let's take a look at it on our, oh man, I hope the screen doesn't go out right now. Usually when I click this button, it's hit or miss. Whew. Man, scary. It's scary, man. Like, I never know if the screen's going to go out when I click that button. All right, let's go back down here and let's click on legs. And let's go back. Okay, so that's our first waypoint. Then we got steps. Let's go to the next one. Yep, looks good. All right, so let's now go over to the tablet. Let's finish getting airplane set up, and then we'll turn on the APU and then back up, and we'll be good to go. So let's initialize the flight. Go to performance. We got 30 left. Condition is dry. Let's copy data from the FMC. Very good. Let's plug in, was it 23.5? All right, and outside temperature was 15. This was 29.92. And the wind speed was 270 by 4. All right, let's do optimum, engine auto, and calculate. All right, very good. Now we can send this to the FMC. We should be able to use this for our landings too, but it doesn't allow that. So all right, and let's put this back on map. Yep, accept takeoff data. Yep, we'll accept it. Let's go to takeoff screen. Let's click accept. Go ahead and put in our, all right, FMC pre-flight complete. Very good. We don't need to do anything on that page. Thrust limiters are set. And we are good. Let's go ahead and get our APU turned on. Let's turn on this fuel pump here. Let's put these on auto. Beacon lights. Let's put Put the anti-ice on auto. Put our flight directors on. All right, generators are on. So we can get pushed back now. Let's turn on these. And let's go ahead and request pushback. Which way are we getting pushed back? All right, so we'll get pushed back that way. Jesus, shut up, man. Let me get my request in. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I think it's steered to the left, I think. I'm not sure. I usually get this wrong. You know, I shouldn't get it wrong as many times as I do this. You would think I wouldn't get it wrong, but I get this wrong all the time. The only time I don't really get it wrong is when I'm flying the A310, because then, like, the arrows make sense to me. That and the Bay 146 I don't get wrong. This one I mean, this plane, the 737, I get wrong all the time. No, not tonight. I got it right. I guess even a blind duck finds a, or whatever, a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. All right, let's turn on our fuel pumps. I don't think we have anything in our center tank. No, we don't. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn on first engine. Doesn't really matter which one goes first. All right, N2 is good. Let's flip this switch here. And stop pushback. On the brake. Oh, you know what I got to do real quick? Because this plane will actually give me a this plane will give me a warning if I don't do the checklists. Hang on, let me bring them up. Yeah, this plane will. I've had warning messages come on before because I haven't done the checklist. Crazy, right? All right, let's see here. Normal. Let's turn on the there. All right, let's turn the packs on to auto. Let's put the wing logo, taxi lights. this, and let's turn off the VORs and click on data. Put our flaps down. I think flaps 5 is what we have, right? Yeah, flaps 5. So that's good, and then do normal. All right. Let's go ahead and, oh yeah, what's our V2 speed actually? V2 is 152, so let's add 15 to that, so that's 167. I don't know what our bearing is for this runway. What is... Does it give us the 30 left? It's got to be around 300. Got to be around... I would just put like 300 for now, I guess. Somewhere in that area. All right, very good. So we'll leave the checklist up there. Everything else is good. Let's get out of here. So, all right, parking brake should be off. Let's give it a little bit of juice. But yeah, if I have live weather, live time on, and I take off or try to land at an airport that is like handcrafted by Microsoft, usually the screens will kick off on this plane. So that's part of the reason why I chose this airport, was because it's not handcrafted, and neither is Detroit's. It's one of my favorite planes in the world, man. I love me the Dreamliner. It's such a cool looking plane. I love how the wings like flex up. Never been able to fly on one though. Never been able to get away to a destination. That's flown these. My mom's been on them a couple of times over the last year. She's been on 2 really awesome trips. Both of them, you know, oh, my voice just cracked. That's cool. I'm 45 and I'm going through puberty. She's been on 4 total Dreamliners this year, you know, once over and back 2 times to different countries. But I just say cabin temperature. Got the... How did I have that turned on? Did I miss something? I'll take a look at it when I'm not taxiing. Yes. Did I miss something? Ventilation. Auto on. Yeah, I mean, there's not really anything for me to choose. Everything is on, so. Oh, it's off now. All right, very good. You have to, I believe we need to arm this. At least you have to arm it on most planes. We'll find out when we start taking off if we start getting a warning blaring at us when we are getting up to toga speed. Then we'll know to take that off. I am not making that S in this plane. Y'all can get that. How about I just drive here and then make that turn? Why can't I do that? Well, 300 was pretty close that I chose. The heading 300. All right, let's roll. Yep, that's what I thought. I can't turn it off. Oh, well. I'll turn it off when we get in the air. All right, let's make our turn so we can pick up our route. One set of flaps are up now. Still flying manually. Come on. When it stutters like that, it makes me real nervous that the screens are getting ready to kick off. I hate when it does that, man. Like my heart starts sinking a little bit. All right, let's engage autopilot. Jesus, where the hell is this plane going? Why is it making such hard turns? That's crazy. Yeah, I turned it off, bitch. You're not going the right way. This plane's got a mind of its own. That stuttering that this thing is doing right now, that'll get better when we get farther away from the airport. For some reason, when we're at airports, it like stutters real bad. was heading to, well, okay, maybe you're right. It has a direct waypoint. It's going to it right now. I leveled it off at 10,000 feet, my man, so I could get control of the route. Now we're good. Thank you, Braden. Appreciate the help. Boy, this thing is like freezing, man. Jesus Christ, I can't even control it. I haven't seen it this bad in a long time. Oh, we're going to Detroit. I don't know why VNav wasn't taking it up in the air. That's weird. Usually... There we go. Now, I wonder why VNav wasn't working. That was weird. Oh, we're good now. Yeah, I had somebody. I had Michael ask me to make a video with a Delta A350, but Microsoft Simulator doesn't have an A350. So this is the closest that we have. Yeah, I don't know why it was banking that hard. That was weird. I mean, I had a direct waypoint plugged in. I think it was because I was like at the wrong angle going into the route. I think if I would have came a little closer to the actual route and then clicked autopilot, I think it would have been okay. But that was strange. And a lot of times it goes in those steep angles like that, like this plane in this simulator, it'll go like steep. It'll catch the route and then it'll go like steep back to the route. It's weird. Not too many planes do that in this simulator. Usually it's pretty smooth when they go to connect to the route. Yeah, I can't use really big airports with this plane, otherwise the screens will cut off. It's weird. Oh yeah, man. I got like, if you go under my channel, I mean, I made 2 other videos today, one with an A310, one with the 737. I did Piper Meridian Malibu yesterday. I did Mitsubishi MU2 the other day. I did ATR 72 recently, the Bay 146, Cessna CJ4, a Cessna Longitude, a PC-12, and a Cirrus Vision Jet. I think that's about all of them. I try to rotate them, so I don't make too many videos of the same thing, but I just got the Piper Meridian, or the Piper M500 actually, like 2 days ago. So I made like 2 videos back to back on that because it was like the most amazing. It was like the technology they crammed into this plane for the simulator was crazy. So I was blown away by it. So I wanted to use it twice. But yeah, I make most of my videos on the weekends typically. I got That was until I got fired from my job. I got fired the other day. So I have some time now to make videos. So being that it's the holiday week, I have a lot of good leads, but I don't think I'm going to get hired anywhere until after the first of the year. So I'll be making videos probably every day. But yeah, Michael, who sent me a message earlier today, wanted me to do something with Delta. And anytime I've flown Delta, anytime I've flown the Dreamliner in this simulator with a major airport, with live weather and live time and all that turned on, these screens always go black. Same thing with all the planes with the Garmin systems. For some reason, the ones with the Garmin systems go black all the time. And I've tried everything I can to fix it, and I got a pretty good grasp on the fix, but I still can't really fly anything in Europe, like middle Europe, like Germany, France, Spain, Austria, Italy. Like the screens always go black over there for some reason, or they just won't turn on at all. Oh. Now, I know the Dreamliner doesn't fly this route in real life, but it's no harm in pretending. And I've never flown between these airports before, so I wanted to check them both out. Yeah, I fly all kinds of planes. Every time I fly a plane, I always say this is my favorite one. But yeah, I don't really have a favorite. I think the Cessna Longitude is probably there. I like the TBM 930 also a lot. And I really like that Piper. I really like the Piper Meridian that I flew yesterday too. That plane really surprised me. That plane was really cool. I like the 737 that I have as well from PMDG. That's a great one. Now, if it had a tablet in it, it would be a little better, because then I could bring up the charts and all that while I'm flying. Close chooser. It's a Dreamliner. But if you close your eyes and pretend it's if you close your eyes and pretend it's an A330, it'll be an A330. No, I refuse to buy that plane in the marketplace. That plane, in the description, it specifically says it's built off of the A320 from Microsoft, and the A320, you can't enter airways. The FMC is barely programmable. Most of the buttons you can't interact with. So yeah, I'm not getting the A330. If somebody else makes it and it's more interactive and gets better rating, I'll buy it. But close chooser. How you been, bro? Everything been all right? I haven't seen you in a few days. Oh, it just stuttered. I hope the screens didn't kick off. All right, good. We're still good. We're still good. Whew. Anytime the plane stutters like that, like where the frame kind of, anytime the frame rate kind of like stops, my heart drops for a second because that's usually when the screens kick off. Good, man. Glad to hear it. Just doing a short little trip between Minneapolis and Detroit. It's probably about maybe like an hour and a half total. Filling another request. We're doing this, and then I'll be back tomorrow. Or later today, depending on where you live. All right, let's, we're picking this up from Corzel. So at Tinder, they really have a waypoint called Tinder? That's crazy. So Tinder is, all right, that's okay. That's okay. Sims is 12,000. Rock City is, that's not correct. Let's do, let's fix that. That's supposed to be 260. According to the chart, it's 260 by, we'll put 11,000 in. It's between 13 and 11,000, but we'll put 11,000 in since Sims is at 12,000 there. All right, Dream is 230, that's fine. And Valley is, yep, that's good, okay. 80. Yeah, that's okay. All right. Let's go ahead and set the ILS for this plane while we're looking at charts. Might as well set it. So it's 111.95. And the course is 216. Now that's set, and we might as well set a fix as well. What's that? KDTW. And we'll set 5 miles. Make sure our landing gear's down by then, and we'll set 10 miles for like flaps 15-ish, flaps 20, somewhere in that area. I think that's good. And let's click VNav here. I'm also thinking they have a Concorde also that I think it's on sale right now, and that thing gets like 4.5 out of 5 stars, which is a really good rating for the marketplace. I just don't know. I don't know how easy it'll be to fly that plane as one person, though. That's the thing. Like an Aerofly, it's really easy because Aerofly, you don't really need to do much to it. But here, being this kind of simulator, I'm a little worried that I'm not going to be able to like get to all the panels to do shit, and kind of like flying the Antonov. I mean, that thing can be really difficult as one person. You got to go all around the cabin to do shit. Here we are. Here we are. At a nice, crisp 41,000 feet. We're probably negative 50-some degrees right now. That'd be my guess. Let me see if it has the outside temperature here somewhere. And a negative 23. Okay. Actually, how far do we have until we descend? We got 200 miles. Good Lord. Yeah, we may speed this up for a few minutes. We'll see. See how quick it goes. I don't think 200 miles will go that slowly. Let's get rid of all these clouds. That looks like more than a few clouds to me. Let's go clear skies and let's do like the middle of the day so we can see some ground. Boy, you know what? I think is the problem tonight with this plane. I think it might have something to do with delivery, to be honest. This plane never really had these frame rate issues, especially with everything turned off like I have. The only thing different is delivery. So I'm wondering if it's delivery that's caught. I tried to choose a livery that, not the Delta, but like the delivery pack that I bought. I tried to choose it to where it didn't really affect the airplane a lot. Like, there were some out there that like changed like the lights and changed like the glass and like changed a lot of stuff about the airplane. This one is supposed to be just the paint. Like everything else is supposed to be left alone. I've had it before, often with airplanes where it's really choppy at certain airports, but never like when it's up in the air. Usually when it's like this, it's really smooth. I wonder what state I'm over right now. Where are we at? We are getting ready to hit DLL. That is Baraboo, Wisconsin. All right. And that DLL, that's the last waypoint of our departure. And we have 116 miles until 116 miles until we pick up our transition to our arrival. More circles. More circles. I've never seen so many damn circles in a country in my life as there are in America. Those are nothing, man. The ones out Midwest are huge. Eastern California, Nevada, Arizona, Idaho. Like, man, they got some big boy circles. Colorado, New Mexico. Baraboo. What's up, Boo? What's up, Booby Bear? Booby Scoopy? Scoopy Poopy? We've already gone like 30 miles. Yeah, I think we don't need to speed up, man. We'll be all right. I'm okay just chilling for, not too bad, just sitting here. I don't mind sitting for like a half an hour. That's not too big of a deal. But like doing a flight, you know, where it's like sitting here for 11 hours, that's a big difference. Half an hour, something like that, that's not too bad. I like looking at the ground. I find it fascinating what the Earth looks like from this kind of altitude. You know, like the cutout of the land, how the roads are, and rivers, and yeah, that Piper Meridian that I bought yesterday or 2 days ago. I forget when I bought it. Yeah, you have passengers on there, right? You don't see the passengers, but on the tablet, it's got 3 icons. It's got thirsty, comfort, and hunger. And you have to give them snacks and coffee and keep the cabin at a certain temperature. Otherwise, they start getting really angry. It's kind of funny. And those fake people are some thirsty bitches, I'm telling you. I did a flight yesterday. I didn't finish the flight. I just did like the first hour of it just to get used to the controls and the layout of the cockpit and the tablet and all that. And I had to feed them once in that 45 hours and give them 3 drinks. They drank 3 cups of coffee in 45 minutes. Then when you go in the back and you look at the tables back there of the airplane, it's got like a croissant and a cup of coffee and some macaroons and a stack of Post-it notes on the. It's weird. Like you give them a snack and it's got Post-it notes on it. Go check out one of the 2 Meridian flights that I did, the Piper M500. I think the last flight I did, I think that's when I went into the back and saw the snacks for the first time. I was like, what the hell are Post-it notes doing on this plate of snacks? A croissant, 3 macaroons, and Post-it notes. It's a hell of a lunch. We should be, oh no, we got a little while actually before we do that. I was gonna say we should be crossing the water pretty soon, but yeah, we probably got like another maybe 80 miles. On 42 to descent, that's not bad. The one you want to contest, see. I'll hit your ass like that train hit that bitch that got banned on TV. Heavyweight hitter, hit you about your whole head splitter. Look where's the ocean weed coming through. Hollow tips that led the 40. Yeah. All right, I'm starting to get bored. Maybe I will speed up a little bit. Maybe I will speed up just a little bit. I'm starting to get a little bored. All right, let's hold in the right thumbstick and push forward twice. And we'll go into speed up mode a little bit. That's almost a mile a second. That's not too bad. All right, there's the water. Getting ready to leave Wisconsin and head over to Michigan. About 95 miles to the top of descent and about 40 miles until I turn off the speed increase. I do not like using the speed increase from Microsoft when the plane is making turns. It does not slow down. It's going to slow down a little bit. All right, now we're in regular speed. It's our first altitude down. 28.4. I'm not counting the 39.5 as our first step. I'll count 28.4 as our first step. Maybe I'll make it like later in the afternoon. Like the sun's coming down. Whoa, that's bad. About 60 miles to the top of our descent. I might do a special video tomorrow. I don't know if you guys have heard me talk about this or not before, but about making like an ASMR an ASMR video doing this. I'm kind of serious about trying it. Just like whispering the whole time instead of like talking like this. A lot of people like the sound of airplanes. I'm thinking about really doing an ASMR video just to see what happens. I mean, I don't get a lot of views anyways, but, well, I'm starting to get more, but, I doubt that many people will see it, unless they search like all of YouTube and they find me, but I'm thinking about doing it. My daughter thinks it's a pretty good idea. So we'll see. I'm thinking I might just do it just to try it tomorrow. All right, so we're getting close to the top of our descent. We're in VNAV path already. That's good. So it should descend on its own. Let's plug in 28.4. I plug in the altitude in steps. So when we start descending, we will see a green arc. And that green arc represents where the airplane thinks where the airplane thinks the altitude we chose, where it thinks we're going to be at on the map. So that's good. It's already got our ILS information up here. That IJKI, that's the name of the ILS landing that we're doing tonight. So that's good. Django, we're gone away. Django, lost your lover. Django. Sync our heading, by the way. Probably a good thing to do, just in case. The green arc hasn't shown up yet because we haven't started our descent. As we begin our descent, then that green arc should show up. This frame rate, man, I really think it's because of delivery. I bet you if I redid this route, everything the same, but the only difference is I just used like a standard livery, or I erased that whole livery pack, I bet you I wouldn't be having these frame issues. Pretty goddamn sure that's what it is. So this plane should take itself down without me having to choose anything. We'll see. This plane's done a couple of things tonight that I wasn't expecting, so we'll see. It should do it, though. Should do it pretty soon. Yep, there's the engines. All right, so you see this arc here? So this is where the plane thinks we're going to be at 28,400 feet. Right around Buckeye. We're 100 feet, 100 feet high. But we're coming back in line. I'm sorry, we were a couple hundred feet low. But it's frame rate, man. This is killing me, man. I think after this flight, I'm going to delete the that livery pack and just fly the basic livery, man. This is crazy. You can see when it stops. You can look at the altitude counter. Every time that altitude counter stops, that's like the frame rate stopping for a second. Excuse me. Mouse works so much better with this kind of stuff, man. It's weird. Turning towards Tinder. $16,000. I like landing at night. So that's kind of why I have it. I mean, we can still see the plane well, but I like how the interior lights up at nighttime, so. Actually, this plane ain't nothing special, actually, at nighttime. Maybe I'll make it during the day again. I do like how the airport, though. Oh, let's leave it. I like how the airport lights up at night, so we'll just leave it. If we couldn't see the airplane, that'd be one thing, but we can still see it really well. $29.92. Okay. This frame rate is terrible, man. It has to be the livery. It's like almost. I'm glad I'm not flying it by hand. It'd be unflyable like that. Oh yeah, I better bring out the checklist before we get in trouble. We got 140 plus 5 probably, so it's about 145. See, our decision height is 200. Oh, you can't interact with that button. Jesus, this frame rate, my God. $11,000 and $8,000. I cannot wait to erase this livery pack. I'm gonna try this flight again. I may try it like later on tonight or tomorrow morning without the livery pack, and see if I get all these frame rates and skips and shit like that. I bet you all that stuff will go away. Boy, Michigan's so green, even the roads are green. Damn. I had no idea they were that green. Maybe their governor made everything so green. Gretchen Whitmer. Ugh. He's a home. Like even the dirt's green. That's crazy, man. I've never seen a state like that before. Like your backyard's either dark green or light green. Is there a decel point? It should be coming up. Or deceleration point. What's our, so 2,000 is our capture point. For the altitude, we'll probably wind up capturing it pretty well before then, but we have a mandatory 4,000 feet before we make our final turn. An error, there's probably our VNAV icon again. Cool looking. Looks like that thing right here looks like the zipper piece, like on a jacket or on jeans. You know, where you grab it and you zip up and down. I think it looks like the zipper thing. All right, let's throw a little bit of flaps in the equation. Checklist incomplete. I told you, man. Didn't I tell you that the checklist fucking police are going to come after us? Checklist police. All right, we can put on our landing lights now. So let's go ahead and put on wing, logo, and landing. Probably should have put this on a while ago, but it's all good. It's just a simulator. Whoa, I don't want that. Screw that. We'll take ourselves out of VNAV. All right, we need to get ready to begin another descent. We need to be at 4,000 feet once we cross over valley. We'll be at 4,000 feet until we make our final turn towards the runway. Let's click localizer. Is our 145. All right, localizer is captured and the glide scope has now shown up. So we can now click approach. We're only 10 miles out, so we need to slow down a bit. Let's click, oh, we don't need to click anything else. All right. Is that 17 miles? Oh, shit. Never mind. Let's keep our speed up just a little bit. I thought that said 10 miles. Well, the roads, they don't look green now that we're close up on them. From 15,000 feet in the air, everything looked green. The roads, everything. Houses. Even the dirt looked green. All right, glide scope is now starting to come down. Before we know it, we'll have that captured. We'll drop our speed down to 145. Glide scope is now captured. Put our landing gear down. Let this plane land itself tonight. I did have a sweet ass butter landing, though, soft and buttery. with that 737 this afternoon when I flew that thing to San Diego. We did this RNAV landing, and man, I'm telling you, man, when I say that thing was buttery, it was all kinds of buttery. Soft and buttery. No joke. Let me start packing up so I can go back upstairs. I'm streaming from my old work desk, you know, when I was working. I guess this is technically work too, but well, no, it's actually a hobby because I'm not making money at it. If I start making money at it, then it won't be a hobby anymore. Then it'll be work. Vape juice, my extra batteries, skizzers for my medicine, and the mouse off. Hey, let me check the lottery, see if I won the lottery tonight. That'd be awesome if I won the lottery. Check the lottery. Check that shit. See if I won. I came close to winning the lottery a couple weeks ago. Well, no, actually about a month ago now, actually. Yeah, I had 4 out of the 6 numbers. Won $200. Beats a blank. Nope, I didn't win. Not tonight, my friends. No super high-end computer am I buying tomorrow. That would have been one of the first things I bought if I won the lottery. It would have been like a massive computer with all kinds of high-tech shit so I can like play this shit on ultra-high graphics on a PC. Are you gonna land, buddy? All right, I'm not worried about taxiing tonight. I'm tired. Sorry, guys. I am beat. All right, well, we made it safely. We made it safely. Michael, thank you for the good idea. I certainly appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what time yet tomorrow, but I'll be back tomorrow doing another 2 to 3 flights again tomorrow, probably 3 again. And any ideas that you have, send them my way. I appreciate it. You can just put it in the comments section in any of my videos. Just throw it in the comments, and I will see it. Please click subscribe. Please click the thumbs up. Means a great deal to me. I certainly appreciate it. Only takes a half a second of your time, and it means a lot to me. I certainly appreciate it. And I will see y'all tomorrow. If I don't see y'all tomorrow, have a Merry Christmas, and I will catch y'all around again next time over the beautiful skies of Mother Earth. See ya.